The articulation is really good for actually how old this figure is. If you wanted an army of these guys would look awesome.
Sean Solo 8.
Hey, what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'll be going over another Star Wars The Black Series Archive action figure review. And straight out of the Black Series Archive, we have the Shoretrooper. As you can see in package, he looks phenomenal. In-box collectors will definitely want to pick this one up too. It says 50th Lucasfilm up on the top. You have an image of your Shoretrooper on the bottom. There is on the side of the package, looking sweet, man. I love the windows on these. On the back, he does come with a short little write-up. Feel free to pause and read that. It says 50 Lucasfilm Ltd. and the span of Lucas's films, 50 years so far. But thanks for checking out today's video. Without further ado, let's open up this Shoretrooper and let's see what he can do. Boom! Our Shoretrooper is out of the package. This guy's definitely awesome. He's everything I hoped he would be. The articulation is really good for actually how old this figure is. The first time I noticed this figure was in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game, and this guy is a tank. He takes all the damage for the Empire. I loved him. As soon as you entered battle, this guy had to be taken down because he had an instant taunt, but overall the detail is sick. Let me throw him in another pose. And here he is kneeling down. If you wanted an army of these guys would look awesome, but I think this is my favorite pose. The upper half of his body is the same pose, but just really easily going in a kneeling position. Overall, this guy is sweet. So here's one more shot of our Shoretrooper. I love this guy. The paint, the dirt, the little scars, the battle damage all over him. I think I'm gonna leave mine like this on the shelf, just looking relaxed and cool, because overall the costume on this guy is really what shines through. But thanks Hasbro for re-releasing these figures for us. I'm loving the archive wave. Let's get him off this turntable. All right, let's take a close look at our Shoretrooper. He does come with just the one weapon. Let me show you guys that. Looks really, really cool. Lots of detail going in there. There is different paints. I'm pretty sure this was to probably show us all this detail thanks to the hype of Rogue One. Let me know if the original is that way, but of course, Rogue One needed to sell action figures, and that I'm pretty sure they did, except for all the Jyn Ersos. The visor on this guy is really sweet. There is a nice shiny gloss in there. It looks awesome. I love the visor, man. The details on the helmet are just really, really great. I have no idea why I didn't pick him up last time. Maybe he was super hard to find. I love the little red emblem there on the hat. I guess that's maybe where they had the beach battle emblem right there. But yeah, Shoretrooper, you know it. This part, he's really, really, really tough. Kind of reminds me of a biker scout. Backpack looks super cool. The details on the back look sweet. The weathering goes all over this guy. It's super, super awesome. Really, really love the way this figure came out. This looks reminiscent of the Death Trooper. And of course, these plastic flaps and belt look like they do move quite a bit, but there's nowhere that's coming off. The detail goes all the way down to the boots. Look at the weathering in there. It looks so, so sweet. Definitely has that Stormtrooper look all throughout, and his boots are the cleanest of all. Love that little scar on his shoulder. Looks super cool. The little red paint on his arm looks sweet. You got the white stripe that looks freshly painted on over here. He does have a little bit of trouble holding his gun. These fingers, you have to squeeze them pretty good to get him to grip them in there, but once you do, he is just fine. Let's go over the Shoretrooper's articulation. His head does bend down to about right there. Looks up pretty decent. You can see it's just on a hinge underneath there. You just show a little bit of emotion inside there. I think that's such a great, great design. What do you guys think? His arm pops up to about there. It still is soft and rubber on the shoulder pad. There is a swivel in the elbow, a single jointed elbow that pops to about right there. The weathering on this just looks so cool, doesn't it? Is a hinge in the wrist, which is really, really good. Rotation 360. The hands look sweet. This arm goes up the same height. Again, no swivel in the wrist, just all in the arm there. And this elbow doesn't want to move up at all. I wonder if I have that backwards. And then you can pop him up to about right there. Yeah, so I had his arm backwards the whole time. What a bummer. Hopefully I don't notice that in the video. This wrist has an hinge that goes inwards. He does have rotation up there in the mid-torso, which is dynamite on this guy. Bends down really good, looks back super well. He doesn't do the splits very well at all. He kicks up to about right there, kicks back to about there. There is an upper swivel cut and a double jointed knee. There is a rocker on the foot and a hinge on the bottom. Thanks for checking out today's video. I'll have more of the archive wave on the channel. Check out one of the videos up on the screen, and I'll see you guys in the next one.